Hello everyone and welcome back to the 25 Cards of Christmas, where we celebrate this holiday season through the magic of MTG. Let's pick from another one of our gifts and see what we got today. Oh wow, it's Prossh, Skyraider of Kher. You've brought with you an entourage of Kobolds, I see. Let's just hope you get filled on them and don't turn your appetites towards my Christmas tree. But then again, I've never seen you sated. When myself and others first saw this hungry kobold crunching commander from 2013, we mistakenly believed him to be a dragon from the plane of Alara. On the fragmented Alara, there exists a shard which is ruled and dominated by these winged beasts. It's known as Jund. Just looking at this card's art, the fire and cheering goblin minion sure screams Jund to me, but in reality, Prossh is from Dominaria. This dragon dominates the region known as the Kher Ridges, giving way to his title, Skyraider of Kher. This is a mountainous continent in the northern hemisphere of Dominaria, positioned in the middle of the ocean, halfway between the island of Shiv and Arona. This range holds a lot of rich history. Conflicts occurred here during the Brothers' War all the way up to the Cold Snap events. But, through the centuries, none dared to venture too high into the mountains, for there existed a powerful and territorial beast. Prossh had claimed these ridges as his hunting grounds, ruling over all which could be seen. The shadow of this dragon's massive wings are known to block out the sun. Should you see shade in the Kher Mountains, it may be the last thing you ever see. For Prossh is not a noble ruler. He judges through fire and dominates by fear. He keeps a pretty regular schedule, a good thing for those looking to stay clear of his path. Every morning, at dawn, he takes to the skies, tracking his prey and monitoring the lands he claims as his own. If there's one constant truth to Prossh, it's that he doesn't take fondly to intruders. Those who hunt in his territory often become his next target. Using his powerful hunting capabilities, Prossh can accurately determine if his lands had been spoiled by other hunters, an act he cannot forgive. He will track down the perpetrator at all costs, stopping just short of crossing the ocean. Once found, Prossh will let loose a torrent of his fire, leveling entire villages in his pursuit to punish a single hunter. Those unlucky enough to live in Prosh's territory do so in constant fear of obliteration. The sound of dragon wings in the distance send many of his subjects into a panic, scrambling to find shelter that can withstand his dragon fire. Yet, once he's airborne, Prossh won't leave until he's full, which isn't an easy feat for a dragon of his size. There does exist one species who in fact worship this harbinger of destruction. They're known as the Kobolds. Kobolds are unique in the MTG universe because they're quite possibly the weakest creature type to have ever existed. Most are merely zero-cost red creatures with no power and a single toughness. There do exist others with 1-2 stats that offer buffs to the weaker ones, but still, even with this, they're just downright weaklings. In appearance, they can be likened to goblins, but they've earned their own type because not even goblins are this pathetic. The Kobolds make their home in a fortress dubbed the Kher Keep. It's unique when it comes to fortresses because it's completely impervious to air assaults, but utterly defenseless from the ground. This is because while the Kobolds do have something of an army, they're just too weak and harmless to ever pose a threat. The only reason they're still around is Prossh. They're mostly protected from him by Kher Keep, but those who would harm the Kobolds don't share that luxury. With not much to be thankful for, the Kobolds began turning to this dragon, who many believed to be their savior, just one who liked to snack on them from time to time. As such, these little creatures worshipped this almighty dragon, paying him tribute whenever they felt the heat of his fires burning the sides of Kher Keep. Many individual Kobolds even offer themselves willingly to the Great Devourer, hoping their sacrifice would spare their kin. Sometimes it will, other times, well, Prossh is known for his appetite after all. Prossh is a predatory machine, and with his quote-unquote allies' help, he gets even stronger, pushing the limit on what it means to rule.
Well, wasn't that just a delightful story? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you guys walk in. If you don't know, I'm Santa Claus. Cybern couldn't be here today because he had an unfortunate accident with one of my reindeer this afternoon, if you catch my drift. Oh, that was a good story though. Prossh, you're not on the good list this year, but you do get on the tree. Oh, well, thank you all for coming in and stopping by to listen to our story today. It was a good one, and I'm a very busy man this time of year, but I'm very glad to stop by to help my friend Cyb and Lore, because it is kind of my fault that he's almost dead. Basically dead. But anyway, that's beside the point. Catch us in next time, and you'll hear another riveting tale of a good old-fashioned merfolk trying his best to save his plane. Thank you all for watching.
Hey guys, Simon here, just letting you know if you liked the video, you can support future content by liking it and sharing it with your friends. You can also support this channel by visiting my sponsors over at abugames.com. abugames.com is a leading online store for all things MTG, and without them, this series wouldn't be possible. You may even consider following me on social media or becoming a patron on Patreon. Through those means, you can stay up to date with the channel along with gaining access to special events and giveaways. You can find those links in the description below. Regardless, I wish you all a happy and safe holiday season.